And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, folks.
Logan on the return. The
Ready.
Bucs take over first and
47 is the mic.
at their own 22-yard line.
Let it go.
On first down, drops to throw. He completes it to Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. The second-year man for USC, this is Ronald Jones. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
Let's go now.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
Second and 5 down. Dobbs, this complete to Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
That's another
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction, then he cuts back up inside you.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans! His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on the extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers 7, Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. 22. Jet. Cover. I'm 22. Jet.
First down throw for Bridgewater. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Alvin
Charles, what's the
Kamara.
mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you got to stop and it would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't feel the same. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively sprint back. Let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
Check 22.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Saints.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
this early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too.
Brings up
Watch the run.
at the 45-yard
Check,
line.
45.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas.
You think you gonna get this?
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here this first quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just thinking what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dobbs, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dobbs. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to get it out that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we are.
From the 41, Dobbs going deep this time for Miller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 3rd down, Dobbs. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running play that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw on 3rd down. Dobbs. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Many times when you're talking about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Yeah, 46 outlaw. Mike's 47. You're not ready.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Get there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Kevin Mann there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Downs. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be from the right hash, it'll be a 36-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board.
Here we go.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to get something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts. disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Break from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Rip right, rip right.
To throw, Bridgewater. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Bridgewater's pass.
Come on.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches a ball, creates a mismatch. He can cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win the battle.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch him out.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 16.
Come get some.
From the 16, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. 12 yards there and a first down.
Complete to Michael Thomas. First and goal, New Orleans.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
All day, baby, all day, baby.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and
And this should be the final play before the quarter
Here we go,
ends.
see? Charlie. All day, all day. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Get that quarterback. And all.
The final shot before break. Dobbs. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Nice pick.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Second down, here's an option right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He completes it to Bryant. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Bridgewater on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. So the defense there opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just get it to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided to pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 40-yard line.
Going the other way.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Touchdown, New Orleans. Des Bryant, 96 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory. And they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
The Bucs
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And you have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Dobbs now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Cut. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Rip left. Rip left.
Now Dobbs. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to get the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now it's Ginn. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. 49 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Kamara. Kamara has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble. We hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Here's Dobbs to throw. He completes it to Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, it's just me and you.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dobbs. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. back to throw Dobbs. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. No good.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Dobbs, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
And that is incomplete.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. They've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well, wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Bridgewater to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he fields it cleanly. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Dobbs is throwing. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2 and try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Let's go, baby.
They followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to run deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get in the football.
All day, every
Looking
day,
long for
any day.
Thomas. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone, eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
TJ Logan.
Let's go!
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
He's got it.
They'll start on the ground with Barber.
Run!
Marcus Davenport there to take him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score the zone. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock with a 2-minute warning. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Not totally hard-free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check your hot read. Sponge. No. Wide. Where'd it go?
Throwing here, Dobbs. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 29, Saints 21.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty costs some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
22. Jet.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scott Miller with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And now let's keep their eyes on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, one-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you can play action, show your quarterback, get more confidence in him, and let him fling it out.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Bridgewater. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Vernon Hargraves with a pick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Just like that. Joe Tank.
First down. Peck down the numbers. There he goes. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff races. They're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.